Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bad Blood. This is Saturday. I am Mongo. I'll be joined by Mike here shortly. It won't be a solo show, hopefully. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We got a lot to get into today. It's an interview with the vampire Lestat, ladies and gentlemen. My God, what an episode! What a season so far. It got fucking weird fast. I don't know what to tell you. It got strange quick. Um, the ending of the last episode pretty much told us where we were going in this direction with this season, and man, did they not wait? Episode 2 starts off with probably one of the most disgusting lines I think I've ever heard in a TV show in my life. We're gonna get into all that. Me, Kenny, and Mike all still obviously loving it, enjoying the show. Um, Kenny's of course away because his beautiful wife Keisha is graduating today, getting her master's. Again, congratulations, Keisha. We're so proud of you. Congratulations. Um, man, what I I guess we're just gonna do the incest stuff this season. I guess that's what we're doing. I they just kind of dove into it again last week when we were talking about this. Me, Kenny, and Mike, we had said that there were some things that we kind of expected to change. Again, Claudia's age in the books versus the movie versus the TV show. She's been kind of gradually aged upward as we've moved on and seen different variations um, of this work. I don't know why I didn't think they were just gonna just full on head first dive into Lestat's loving relationship with his mother. But yeah, they went there. They fucking went there. It's it's a hell of a way to kick this shit off. I think with how AMC does shows, we only got like 5 episodes left, so there's a lot to talk about here. But before we get into all of that, it's me, the GREG, Greg DeSo, Mongo. You've been bushwhacking since 1992. We normally talk about wrestling here, but on Saturdays we talk about all kinds of other things like The Last of Us. We've talked about Game of Thrones, which starting next week we'll also be doing our Game of Thrones weekly review for House of the Dragon. But for right now, we're talking vampires, folks. How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Cookies? How you doing, brother? Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Um, what's what's up, Batty? How's everybody doing? Man, hey, yeah, I can hear you. I can read you. I got you. Yeah, congrats, Keisha. Again, congrats, Keisha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I God, I can't believe the way this fucking episode started off. It was wild. How how are you? How's everybody doing? What's going on, Cray? How are you? There's a line that this episode starts on that just fucking blew me away. Um, it really shocked me. I can read you. I'm reading everything. I'm reading everything. Um, it says you've weathered the Freudian storm, and yes, the boat is my penis, and yes, the ocean is my mother's vagina. Kiss, grope, aftercare, onward. That is one of the most vile things I think I've ever heard in my life, dude. That is awful. How old am I? I'm 32. So the last episode of Lestat we saw, it ends with Lestat seeing his mother, who he turned into a vampire back in the 1700s or 1600s. Um, God, actually, I have my notes, but turned into a vampire. So he had said that she is also his lover, and this episode really makes that clear. This episode really makes that clear. Holy fuck. It's it. I really can't believe they went here, man. I really can't. And every time this show surprises me. I remember the first time we started watching this. Kenny was the first of us to see this, and Kenny revealed to us how brutally violent and sexual the first episode was. It was on TV, and back then on AMC, you had The Walking Dead. You had Breaking Bad. You had stuff like that. But nothing too aggressive. And not that I'm not into it. It shocks me that this shit's on TV. Because I'm mid 30s now, so I've seen a lot of stuff that could have been on that didn't make it because of certain groups shutting shit down, things like that. But not here. not on, not on AMC, man. They go hard in the paint. It's genuinely. I mean that was a way to actually really get you excited for the first episode. I guess not excited for the second episode, but like get you in the right mindset. That was nasty ass. It was cookies. It was that shit was disgusting. It's my favorite thing to do. Sleep. Sleep's my favorite thing to do. It was a hell of a start. Of course, last episode, Lestat essentially reveals to his bandmates after being attacked at a hotel. It's not a show. It's not a gag. It's not a game. He's a real vampire. Lestat's the legit, 100% the real deal. He's fanging and banging all the time. Um, and this episode is about his band trying to come to terms with that, and the fact that yes, he kills people, and are they willing to work with someone that's a fucking monster in order to possibly get famous? The question a lot of folks have asked in their lives. Before Mike hops on, I'm gonna play the preview for this last episode. Gonna get us in the right mindset, and then we're gonna dive right on in. Oh no, everybody! I hope y'all can still hear me because my fucking computer just froze and crashed on me. Jesus Christ, this ain't good. You can still hear me, which is fine. I guess we'll just kind of talk through it. Jesus Christ, what a morning, what a fucking morning. Um, here we go. Holy shit! Thanks, StreamYard. Thank you so much, StreamYard. All right, here we go.
Do you kill people? I saw Claudia.
My maker called for his mama and I came.
Do you kill people?
All right, that was pretty much how we got. That was this basically the start of this episode. how is Lestat going to work with his bandmates? Are they going to be okay with what he does? Are they willing to give up essentially their humanity, not as far as just become vampires as well, but just be okay with the fucking style they're going to live? You know, are they going to be fine sitting on the sidelines while their front man, their front runner, is draining folks left and right, pause, uh, while they're touring? Not only that, we have to talk about Louis and Lestat's relationship, which we learned a lot more about this episode. Um, along with a creepy ass line that Daniel says when he's later on in the show at the near the very end of the episode. Uh, Not a ton of action except for like flashbacks, but a lot to dive into. So while Lestat is telling us about how he and his mother are lovers, again, I'll say that line one more time. You've weathered the Freudian storm, and yes, the boat is my penis, and yes, the ocean is my mother's vagina. Yes, screw aftercare onward. Just fucking nasty, just fucking disgusting. But that's what we expect from Lestat. Speaking of motherfuckers that are nasty, ladies and gentlemen, joining me today, Mr. Mike Salamander himself, the double champion of our wrestling podcaster. Are you fucking serious? Trivia champion, the Reggie Simpson Memorial Throw Up Wrestling Predictions champion, Mikey Pubell, Mike Champa. Mike, I'm gonna say this line. I've said this twice already. I'm gonna say it one last time before we start because I want to get your visceral reaction to this. This is how the episode starts. You've weathered the Freudian storm, and yes, the boat is my penis, and yes, the ocean is my mother's vagina. Kiss, rope, aftercare, onward. Mike, when you heard that line for this episode, what did you think?
These some nasty motherfuckers. That's what I thought. Immediately. As soon as I heard that, I said, yep, that confirms it. These two motherfuckers are freaks.
Motherfucker is the correct way to explain it. I think
He's a literal motherfucker. What up, Cookies? What up, Batty? What up, Kanisha?
Yeah, this I just before you hopped on, I was talking about how this is, not a lot of present day action, but a lot of lore, a lot of the lore of Lestat and his mother back in the 1700s. Apparently, a very rich family who got what was coming to them from what they describe it as. We learn more about Louis and Lestat's relationship and where that is now, which is we get that scene we've been waiting for from the trailers. Where Lestat's like, "Oh yeah, did you cross the Golden Gate Bridge? Was you drawing numbers in your back?" Like we got that line this episode. We learn a bit about what's going on in Daniel Malloy's head with Armand. Pretty packed episode, Mike. Pretty packed episode.
Yeah, it was. They're getting right to it. That first divorce proceeding had me crying, man. Louis is such. Did we get there yet? Did you mention that yet?
No. I haven't even started the official review yet. But I just kind of played the preview of this episode and then kind of retold that line. And like you said, I think we keep calling it like divorce proceedings. It's like a legal battle they're having because Lestat attacked the hotel. But let's be real, Mike. This is a divorce proceeding.
Yes,
this is a divorce.
If one part of the party has their lawyer and the other person has their lawyer, it's a divorce proceeding. Okay?
Bro.
This is exactly, as soon as I seen these motherfuckers sit down, I'm like, oh, here we go. Finally, the divorce. We're finally getting to business here. And Louis is a fucking nasty, freaky asshole.
I feel like the more we learn about Louis, the more we're not gonna like him. Louis seems like an asshole. The more we get to know about him.
We found that out the last 2 seasons.
That's true.
me and Kenny was on the fuck Louis train. Like, man, fuck this motherfucker, man. He's
an asshole.
Fucking,
right.
He's an ass.
We're for Claudia, motherfucker. You suck.
Yes.
But there's a point where Lestat's like, "Are you fucking him?" And he goes, "Yeah, of course. You fucking her? Obviously." Like, right? Um, yeah. So this show is fucking wild, man. And so it starts off with that line from Lestat talking about his relation to his mother, and then we see on the tour bus his mother, now going by Sophia,
Yeah.
is on the bus, but she's revealed to be a vampire because Lestat's cat is out of the bag. Um, and then Daniel comes in, who also reveals himself to be a vampire to the bandmate. And he starts talking to Sophia. He's like, "Oh yeah, hey, I'm Daniel Malloy. I prefer AB negative." Like, golly,
Like, goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
I guess, yeah, I guess if you're a vampire, instead of pronouns, you just identify yourself with the type of blood you like to suck.
What type of blood you enjoy? She brought up she got a blood type we don't even know about. It's like, oh, I didn't heard about it. I got to try that out. Yeah, I'll show it to you one time. Like, oh, Daniel's about to join this mom loving train. I can feel it.
Uh-huh.
Daniel's having himself a time, brother.
Oh,
Um,
he couldn't wait to become a vampire. When he got bit by Louis, like, what took you so long?
yeah, Daniel, and later, like last episode, this episode, like it seems like Daniel is really enjoying his time as this. And then by the episode, he's like, yeah, when Armand did that, it's not everything's cracked up to be. It's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
you listen to Louis and Armand talk about how tragic their lives are. You're like, oh, this shit sounds fucking rad. I can't wait to be.
First of all,
What did you think was
I
gonna
can
happen, dude?
literally time travel. Like,
Yeah,
I can literally live centuries upon century. It's like Lestat. This motherfucker saw the French, what was it, the French War, the Revolutionary War. He done seen fucking World War One and Two. Like, goddamn, this motherfucker done lived through all types of shit, historical events. Like, fuck yeah, I want to live through that. You mean to tell me I just have to sleep during the day? Oh, sign me up. Sign me up.
yeah, yeah. Daniel, good God. Before we really dive into the present day, we flash back and we see Lestat as a boy, um, at the table in the 1700s. His family, the Lion Court mansion, might as well be a damn castle.
Yeah.
Um, and his family sucks. His family
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Um, he has a stuttering problem, so the entire family busts his balls. He's like 5 years old. Like, oh, he's stuttering. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's the problem? Are you gonna piss your pants? Like, they are fucking with him heavy, dude. And honestly, uh, his mom ain't being too helpful. She's kind of just
No.
letting that shit ride a little bit. She eventually gets everybody to shut the hell up, but it's like s- stand up for your son. Stand up for this motherfucker.
I mean, when
Like,
you got to go up against the asshole of the father and the two older brothers who are equally as assholeish, what the fuck is she gonna do? Like, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna get their jokes off. I'm like, the first thought, as soon as I seen they cut to that scene, I'm like, oh yeah, this is giving Targaryens. Oh yeah. Oh
Targaryen,
yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking rich ass douchebags. That's what these motherfuckers are.
bro. That's one way to put it.
Rich
Man,
douchebags.
it's yeah, and we see this area, this flashback to this moment, or this life of the stats several times throughout this episode. Once when he's a kid, once when he's more of like a teenager, young man, and then once again after he's turned. And I think from the first moment we see this flashback, we see Lestat's mother is dealing with some kind of illness. She's coughing even when he's a kid.
Yeah. Yes.
Um, I believe her name is Gabriella officially, but we're gonna present day is Sophia. We also learned that Louis has a different name that he goes by now because I guess you kind of have to if you live this long. You got to change your shit up. Uh, and Louis actually owns a lot of hotels and bars and concert venues, and he's become a real estate mogul. Which again proves how much of an asshole he really is.
Well, I mean, he started off as a pimp. I mean, at least he's improved his profession. When we first got introduced to this motherfucker, he was a goddamn pimp. He used to beat the shit out of his brother. Like, damn,
In
brotherly
the middle
abuse,
of
but now he's a real estate mogul?
the damn street.
He was in broad daylight.
Um,
So, hey, hey, you know what? In that aspect, way to go, Louis. You now have a respectable career.
Louis came up, and he came up. Now
Yeah.
he's a millionaire, but he's
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing. I fuck it. Let's just jump into this. So Lestat's fucking his mom, and it's weird. Remember, they have. I hate to say this because it sounds disgusting, but they have chemistry together, and like a sexual like aggressive chemistry. Even saying this, it makes me want to fucking kill myself. I don't like saying these words in this order, but those two, it feels like they're fucking. It does.
Yeah.
Gotta wish that wasn't the case, but that's what it is. She's kind of a stone cold woman. I
Yes.
would not call her loving.
No. No. I'm trying to who can I compare her to?
Batty said Daniel's
She's
trying to
kind
get
of
the girl,
like
but still thought it was gonna be cool. Yeah, exactly, Batty. Yeah,
she's kind of like Cersei in a way.
I can see that.
Like, yeah, because Cersei, although she showed emotion some of the time, she was a cold-blooded motherfucker.
Oh, at the end of the day,
And
for sure.
yeah, like a stone cold killer. And Sophia, well, Gabriella is definitely giving off those vibes. Like, but then again, when you got a dickhead for a husband and all your sons are assholes, your two oldest are assholes, what emotion are you going to show? In order to
Yeah,
survive in that household, you have to be stoic.
yeah. Uh, Cookie says Lestat's mom is not there emotionally at all. Like you just said, what emotions are you gonna show? Really? Uh,
Yeah,
like everybody there is an asshole to Lestat. Gabriella is just less of an asshole. That doesn't mean she's not one. She's just less of one. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Um, she's still like eggs them on like they do, which is not as harsh. Um, but by the second flashback, we learned that like the peasants have come asking for the help of the family because there are wolf attacks happening, and they're already hungry as it is. They just need some kind of help, and essentially the whole family says, "Nah, fuck that, dude. Ain't our problem. It's deal with it yourselves." And Gabrielle screams, "When will a man be a man?" or something like that. And Lestat grabs his fucking gun, stands up, and fucking walks out of there to go hunt him some fucking wolves. And he gets to business. So I think that's kind of the relationship these two have. Is
First of
she
all,
she
you got
emotionally
to
abused?
be. I'm
Go
sorry. Go
ahead.
ahead, Mongo.
Okay. So I think with that is a great example of what the relationship is. She goads him into shit, whether it's through a loving, phony, caressing hand or just prodding the shit out of him to do what she wants him to do. Is what it feels like.
First of all, you gotta be a special kind of lunatic to go wolf hunting
By yourself.
by yourself. Like, this is how fucked up this household is. In order to gain some type of acceptance, to gain some type of nurturing, I have to go out in the fucking woods and hunt wolves to prove myself, to prove my worth. Fuck Lestat's family, man. Fuck that whole family. Okay? Y'all better off just running away than having to go. You think you about to tell me to hunt some motherfucking wolves? Please. Mom,
Um,
kiss my ass.
yeah. We learned that Lestat wanted to like go even at a young age, even when he was a human. He wanted to go work with like a group of actors and learn how to do something like that. So he's always kind of wanted to be on stage.
Yeah.
Um, his father refused that, and also was very embarrassed of him because of his stutter. So I don't really think he wanted to leave him the house. Uh, and the sons would just beat the shit out of him. I think they also almost stab him, but they're like, I'm not. Oh, what am I gonna do? Stab? Like they had a knife next to him. Like it was weird. And he looked over at Gabriella for help, and this woman picks up a book and just starts reading it instead. Like she's not helpful.
No, no, she's not helpful at all, and it's just like, and especially in those days, it's bad enough that this boy had a stuttering problem, and you want to be an actor. They're just looking at him like, I got a pussy for a son.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Like just like
Uh,
just and this I have to make the parallels between this and Game of Thrones because in this sense, this motherfucker's like Tyrion.
yeah,
He's like Tyrion Lannister. Father hates him, disowns him. You know, well, at least with Tyrion, he had Jamie as a fucking ally. Lestat has no allies in
yeah.
this situation.
Lestat's closest ally is his mom girlfriend, and it's God, it's fucking it's just so gross. Anyway, we cut back to present day. The band is riding down the road, and they're asking Lestat, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You've been a vampire this entire time. We thought it was an act. Have you killed anybody? And Lestat lie. He's like, oh, we just drain people. We get blood sent in, and there are people who allow us to drain them, but it's not. It's ethical. Ethical, ethical blood draining.
First of all, you gotta be to even ask that question, do you kill people? You gotta be kind of you ain't got all your marbles. If you ask it a vampire, do you kill people?
Yes, you stupid bastard. Yes, we kill people. What do you mean?
What do you think, you stupid motherfucker?
Oh
What do
my
you
god.
think?
Cookie says, I mean, we donate blood. We do, but like that's more donating than we're used to.
Yeah.
That's a lot of donating. Um,
Yeah.
he also is like, yeah, I feed every night on stage, but like he also says, I don't kill him, and then later on he goes, oh yeah, you see me kill on stage every night at the end of the show. It's like, well, are you killing him or not, Lestat? Which one is it? Baby Jinx, the groupie from the first episode is clearly still alive, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming that doesn't happen every time. Every time they leave the stage, he's carrying a body off. Normally, I'm assuming they're not fully dead, but Lestat seems to imply it happens more often than not.
Well, let's if you survive, it's all because of stats. He just wants to fuck you. That's all.
You know what? Good point. That's a good ass.
If you survive, it's only because he wants to stick his dick in you. That's all. If he doesn't find you attractive, then you're a goner.
Yeah. It's like
So
Louis. The only reason Louis is alive all this time is because Lestat thought he was hot as hell. That's the only reason that they
yeah,
actually. If he wasn't into him, he'd be dead along with his brother. He wouldn't be. Uh,
that's the basis of all this. It's sex driven. Okay,
yeah,
remind you these freaky ass vampires. As we've been saying for the past 2 seasons.
these freaky ass vampires. Um, this is when Lestat's like, all right, look, I know what we're worried about. I know what we're all afraid of. That we were so electric last night. I mean, we were amazing on stage. Like, bro, Lestat, read the room, bro. Read the room. No,
Like,
he's okay with
dude,
it. He's like, I know what you're afraid of. You're afraid of how amazing we sound together because we finally found our sound. And the guitarist goes, no, we're afraid because you're a fucking vampire.
you're a fucking vampire. you tone deaf motherfucker. Your band is now terrified of you. They are terrified of you. They're like, wait a minute, what? You're a vampire, okay? Like this is not. Lestat's over here trying to play kumbaya, and everybody else is shiver me timbers. They want
Uh,
answers and they want them now.
Who's a true artist? The Ditty of Vampires. You
Oh,
know what?
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cookies. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm glad you did.
Lil Diddy. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. Lil Diddy.
La Diddy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that might be worse than being an actual vampire.
Yeah, yeah.
um, they're going into this, and it looks like the most talented member of the group is going to leave. The guitarist's younger brother. He says, "No, I'm fucking done with this. I'm not okay with this. I'm leaving. We're all leaving." And he goes to look back, and Lestat goes, "I don't think you're all leaving." And he goes, "Let me go ahead and tell you. Let me go and tell. Let me go ahead and tell you what every single one of these motherfuckers is thinking." And he reads their minds. So he's really like, "Hey, there's no secrets in the band, brother. Like I can
Mm-hmm.
hear everything y'all think." And I think the drummer thoughts are the most intriguing because he says she's thinking, "If I don't make it here, I have to go marry that loser and get pregnant. Like this is my last shot." Damn.
Like,
Not
like
that I'm
that
pregnant by a loser. I'm gonna go marry the loser and get pregnant.
and get
Like
pregnant. It's like, you know what? Being around this vampire ain't so bad after all. It's like, damn, you baby, like you were between a rock and a hard place right there. Hey, you know what? I guess we gonna keep rocking this out.
that is that is I it's just like goddamn. It's just that she has to it's so bad she's going to willingly choose to be with someone she defines as a loser if she can't make this shit work. God damn, that's fucking brutal. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm concerned. Like,
guess you're sticking with us. Guess you're sticking
yeah,
with us.
and then that, and also I'm like, you do know the other cookies in the cookie jar, baby. You know, you ain't got to stick with that stale cookie if you decide to leave. You know, there are other human beings, good quality men out here for you. You don't have to go with that loser.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you can find somebody. There's a lot of other fish in the sea,
Right?
not vampire bitten fish. I'm sure you can find some. Obviously the lead guitarist, Lestat considers like you know, the least talented of the brothers. He's not really
Yeah,
going anywhere. And then Salamander is with the shits. Salamander,
with
the
the
only real
fucking
question,
shits.
the only real question Salamander is like, I wonder how many people he's killed while we've been together. It's like the question that Salamander's asking. Not even like he's afraid. He's like he's just curious. He's just curious what the
Yeah,
number is.
yeah.
Salamander is so for this shit. It's incredible.
Oh yeah, and I feel like in every group, in every friend group, there's that one that's just with the shits. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm down for it, no matter how crazy this sounds. And
Yeah, that's fair. He is the bass player. You're right. That's yeah. They're not all right up there. That's true. That's a
hmm
uh.
hmm
This is when the younger brother decides to get off the bus, and as he's walking away, not Louis, Lestat is in his head going, "Hey, you can leave if you want to. That's fine. We'll welcome you back with open arms whenever you're ready." By the way, don't go blabbing to anybody because your brother's life is probably in jeopardy if you do that. Does that mean that the other vampires will kill him? Does that mean that Lestat's going to kill him? We know Lestat will not hesitate to kill somebody. We've seen Lestat. I guess you know what we have seen Lestat be violent, but also the version of Lestat that we saw in the first season of Interview with the Vampire was Louis' version of him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how violent has Lestat been without Louis' interpretation of it that we've seen?
That's a great point, Mongo, because Louis not only is an asshole, he's a compulsive liar.
Yes.
So that, yeah, because in Louis' point of view, this man was just a manipulative, abusive jerk. But as we start to see more and more of his character, he has definitely had the soft side, and he's really violent when provoked. He's not the one starting shit most of the time. Lestat is. You have to provoke him, and that's when his temper flares. And you know what? That's another reason why I can relate to Lestat, minus the obvious reason. But I'm the same way. Like, hey man, I ain't trying to harm nobody. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. But don't fuck with me, okay? And that's who Lestat really is. This is hey, don't start none, won't be none.
Yeah. It is interesting. We're having to kind of relearn who Lestat is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, in the first episode, we see him go through the book. This never happened. This never happened. This is bullshit. Lies, lies, lies. I never said this. I never did this. Like, god damn. How much of that shit that we learned in the first two seasons was real?
Yeah, yeah. Because this is what we know about people, especially when it comes to exes. Uh, you're gonna try to create the most assholeish version of that person possibly, possibly that you possibly can. Especially
Oh
if you
yeah.
hate that motherfucker. Like people ask
Oh
me,
yeah.
like, oh yeah, how was such and such? You a fucking bitch, Goddamn, talk to couldn't cook really. Talk to goddamn much. Always fucking needy. Like, I always wanted to be outside. It's like, damn, they ain't had no good qualities. She was
You were
she was
never
kind
wrong. They were
sometimes.
like, you were never wrong. They were never right. Everything you said was the right thing to do. They were always the bitch in the situation. They were always the asshole in the
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
mean,
you
we
were
even
just.
learned we even learned that last season when you talk about the unreliable narrator. How many times did Daniel have to clarify? Well, Louis, you said this like it was raining here and then it wasn't raining. And he said, well, he was there and then he wasn't there in the seat in the audience during Claudia's trial. Like, how much is Louis lying? And also, how bad is his fucking memory? Like, maybe he doesn't have a bad memory. Maybe he just doesn't want to remember the times that he fucked up.
Yeah. So what we're saying is we have a lack of accountability here from old Louis.
Shocker. Fucking shocker. What have I been saying about this motherfucker since day one, brother? This guy's an asshole.
An
Um,
ass hoe to
um,
the umpteenth degree. Like,
while we're going back and forth and flashbacks and things, we're hearing like a more present day Lestat talking about the great violence that we brought about with her return. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck does that mean? And in the last episode, when he drained Baby Jenks, who was drug out of her fucking mind,
oh
uh
brother.
Jenks was talking to her on the ceiling and said that something terrible was coming, and she also said, "Yeah, oh Daniel, he's gonna die the worst." Like, oh, fuck does that mean? Um, Daniel has a line later on in this episode that really makes you wonder. Oh God, is he gonna make it out of this season? Um, but flashback to the band. So the band is currently without their most talented guitarist. Um, but they're going to continue onward. Lestat gets a call about the hotel and that the hotel manager is pissed, but the lawyer that's working for them is a big fan of the band. And Lestat goes, "Ah, I got to fuck him." She says, "Obviously, you've got to fuck him."
It's
All
always
right.
sex with this motherfucker.
He didn't even want to. He was like, am I gonna have to fuck this? Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I'll fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's talking to his mother lover uh outside. They're kind of just they're in a city, and this little like automated delivery robot
Yeah.
pulls up, and Gabrielle just starts fucking with it. She
Yeah.
keeps like stopping it and making it like, please get out of the way, and she kicks it every time it tries to go around her. Which, you know what? Fair. I do the same thing. I feel like I wouldn't be able to stop myself. I've never
Yeah.
seen one, but if I saw one, I might have to also. I wouldn't knock
This-
it over, but I get the way.
yeah. One of the most intriguing parts of this whole series is just seeing how people from another century adapt to like modern technology and just modern way of living to that point. Now these motherfuckers are from the 17th century, 18th century, and now we're at a part. Now we're in the current day time where AI and robots are starting to take over and shit. So, you know what? If
Yeah.
I was born in motherfucking 1652 and I'm in 2025 in this season, I'll be doing the same shit.
Yeah.
I'll be
She even mentions
intrigued. Like,
that. She's even like, I want to see the world that has lured my child into coming out. Like, what is this world that you're saying? So you're right. That's what this is, Mike. It's her just being like, okay, what does this world have to offer? That's
yeah.
brought my son out of hiding. The Great
Hmm.
Conversion. That's it. You're right. That's what it's called. Yeah, the awakening of the vampires when they kind of come out of hiding and take over the world. That's the Great Conversion in this series. Um, she says, "All right, what do you want to do tonight?" Because, well, let me take you to dinner. And the next scene we see is this board meeting happening in the middle of the night. Like, oh, all these motherfuckers are dead.
Yeah.
Let me take you to dinner. Oh, you gotta get these stocks done. Oh, you're fucked, dude. You're dead. They end up going to a strip club to follow their the meat, to follow their
Yeah.
prey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it is. It's what you
I'm,
expect.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry because it's like if you're watching this and it's like, okay, what kind of restaurant they're about to go to? You know, what do they have a taste for? And it's like,
A
okay,
fancy
chili
ass French
rabbit.
cuisine or something, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And of course, their definition of dinner it ain't like ours.
Let me take you to dinner.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hunting is that's code word for hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go to dinner? Yeah, yeah, About some fresh human flesh.
They go to the strip club. While Lestat gets that call, we see Gabriella Sophia currently like messing with one of the businessmen, and I think she actually makes him choke on something
Yeah,
as she walks away from him. Um, this is when we learn about Louis, who we later learn owns 45% of all the Lestat merch. Bro, what do you mean? Uh, I don't how. I guess the book is his telling of the story,
yeah.
but man, that's fucked up. That's just not okay, dude.
That is fucked up, man. It's just again, this motherfucker is an abuser. Not only have I made an enormous amount of profit lying about you, I own nearly half of the earnings. Like, fuck
Mhm.
you, Louis. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Like, and he says it's only a business decision. My ass.
yes. You're right. He does. He says it's only business. Bullshit.
My ass.
Bullshit, Louis.
Bull
Dude,
fucking shit.
he's such a toxic ass gaslighter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he's such a dick. Um, Louis is sitting at the table and with his lawyer, Lestat is with his tour manager slash lawyer, and they're basically saying, "Yeah, none of this holds water. Whatever you're trying to sue us for, these damages have nothing to do with us. It was the Fang Gang that caused all that damage, not us."
Mm-hmm.
And Lestat goes, "Hold on, are you with him?" He goes, "Yeah, we have sex. He's emotionally unavailable. Is how I like it." He goes, "Are you with her?" Yeah, I swear to God. What is that line that he said about her? I'm gonna pull up our fucking messages. He said something crazy about his fucking agent. It was basically like, her head game is so strong it makes like a sewage system, puts a sewage system to shame. Like, like Jesus Christ.
God damn.
That is wild. I don't even know how to fucking respond to that. I don't know what I would say if I heard that in real life. That is a crazy line.
If I heard that, I'll be like, I'm next. Right, exactly, cookies. I'm next. Where is the line?
Like, golly, dude. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey boy.
Uh,
Hey.
Louis Louis says Lestat's songs are all a cry for help, and oh, these songs are about me. No, they're not about you. They're about all these other people that I've been with and about my life as a whole. No, these are all about me. And it's then he says, "Oh, what you and Armand? Did you go right across the bridge and draw numbers in the back and try to guess what they are? Oh yeah. Oh, it's very specific detail to bring up." And then he tells Louis to go fuck himself in French. Which he did literally. I looked up what the words, what the translation is. He literally said, "Go fuck yourself," in French. Which I'm gonna learn that phrase. I'm gonna have that in my back pocket. I'm be saying that all the time.
Oh yeah, especially to us.
Um, this is like you said. It feels like divorce proceedings. I don't know how to describe it. They say it's not, but it might as well be. Um,
Lies, liars,
these two
liars.
these two catty bitches over here just it feels like they just want to get back together, but neither one of them wants to admit that they were wrong about anything. It
Yeah,
more or less has to be Louis that has to admit that.
yeah. It's a lot of ego involved in this shit because this is definitely ego driven. Because, like you said, these motherfuckers, if you're going through what they've gone through, that's an unconditional love. This is just so in a sense, I don't know, and I don't know if they're going to get back together. Well, probably not because this is just going to get nastier and nastier and
No,
nastier.
this is a
But
tragedy, brother. This is a tragedy.
yeah,
Oh, this,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, don't fucking lie to us saying this ain't no divorce proceeding. Like I said earlier, you got this sassy motherfucker with his lawyer and this sassy motherfucker with his lawyer. And they're talking about numbers and what's being owned and what's this. What does that sound like? Divorce. Okay? So don't lie to us,
yep.
writers. Fuck y'all.
um, Lestat mentions, oh, you kept Sam alive. Sam, the DJ, who is also one of the members of the troupe back in France, post World War II, or World War One, when they burned Claudia and her lover to death. Louis says, "Oh, that's just he had no choice but to be there. He's trying to atone." And Lestat's like, "You should have burned that motherfucker with everybody else, because that's what Louis did. Louis killed the rest of the troop,
Yeah.
but left him alive. But you know who else is alive, Mike? Our boy Rashid, baby. Our boy Rashid has made it.
Somehow, some fucking how, Rashid has survived. When he popped up, I was like, my boy, hey, he made it. How? I was so confused.
Bro, I was so happy. He's like, "Oh, Rashid, that's what I'm talking about, boy. He's found a way to get out of that. That's awesome. That's right, Cookie. Rashid."
That motherfucker definitely got some secrets that I'm sure is going to be revealed later on this season.
I can't wait. Who was he secretly this entire time?
Yeah.
Just like the first fucking Rashid. Louis goes to Lestat's concert that night, where Gabriella's in the audience and Daniel's making sure the cameraman sees her and also sees Louis. And then as Lestat's singing his song, "Why Do I Have to Feel," he uses his powers to slow down, not even to slow down time. I think he like projected himself forward to Louis while the rest of the band, while the rest of the concert goers still think they're singing this regular show on stage.
Yeah.
Floats upward, and he says the lines, "I tried to write you the prettiest song in the world, but I got distracted." And he flings the book, the memoir, with all the corrections that he'd made at Louis' feet. Basically saying we're so close to having our perfect ending, and then this happens. Again, a story which apparently that didn't need to even be written. And also a story that Louis is mad got out, as we learn. He's mad about either how it was written or that it came out at all. But I don't know what Louis expected from Daniel Malloy.
Yeah.
You set this up, brother.
And this is what happens when you fucking lie.
Mhm.
You gotta remember, this man is the fucking author and a journalist, Daniel Malloy. One way or another, he's going to get the truth. Okay.
Yeah.
And Louis, as the old saying goes, what's done in the dark will eventually come in the light.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
That's all this is. The truths are starting to get revealed, and Louis, your ass is grass.
During this moment, Daniel's like, "Yeah," he's talking to the cameraman and goes, "Yeah, this is the real story here, Sophia and Louis." Like you said, he's a journalist and he's someone that cares for the truth more than anything else. Daniel's all about getting the real story out there. So he has no
Mhm.
loyalty to Louis. He has no loyalty to Lestat. He has no loyalty to anyone, maybe? Uh, maybe not. We learn later on when he's talking to Louis at dinner. Um, After Lestat does his little show for Louis, Louis and Daniel have their little mind meeting, and he goes, "I'm still pissed." And Daniel says, "You want to fight about it afterwards?" In the back, and Louis said, "Yeah, it's a date." So,
Hey man, Daniel, like Salamander, ever since this motherfucker got made into a vampire, he is with the
have a good
fucking
day, Kanisha.
shit. Have a great day, Kanisha. Have a great weekend, my girl. Um, this motherfucker wants to fight at any time.
That man was willing to fight in the first episode of this season. That man's willing to fight in the
Yes,
second episode of this season. That man is all about the fucking violence.
he is up now that he got these fucking superpowers as the vampire. Oh, he's ready to fight any chance he gets. He can't wait. He'll wake up. He go out of his coffin ready to fight. And I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I
Um,
fucking love it.
Before we get to that meeting, we do more flashbacks to Lestat's previous life. We don't
Oh,
see
oh.
when he got turned. We see that he got attacked by the wolves. He's in his room, and the maid says, yes, he will not accept any help, any assistance. And Gabrielle says, "I heard you killed 5 wolves." And Lestat goes, 8. I killed 8 wolves. and she walks over and she grabs like the washcloth and she starts like rubbing his wounds on his chest and on his arms and on his legs and his upper thigh. And that's not, you're not, this isn't about the wounds anymore. This is
Yeah.
weird.
I
The maid
think this is
leaves.
at this point. This is at this point we found out. Oh, this bitch is a freak. She's disgusting.
The maid
Like,
looks at him and she goes, I swear to God, Mike, the maid goes, it's like walks off like
it
I'm
just
not.
walks like she is mortified at what she's looking at. Like,
These rich
and
motherfuckers are freaks.
I'm looking at Gabriella like, oh, so this is what tickles your fancy, huh? You freaky bitch, huh? Yeah, you get turned on by your son killing 8 fucking wolves, huh? Like, yeah, just fondle his balls. Just go ahead and do it. You're right there. Go ahead and do it. Put on a juggling act. Let's go.
Bro had one hand on his chest, cleaning the wound, and the other hand in his pants. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What cookies? He says why the whites can have money. Fair. She's also still coughing, and like the next time we see this, she is like on death's door.
Yeah,
I'm guessing tuberculosis. I don't think they actually said what it was. I'm assuming TB.
probably.
Lestat shows up. This is also the time where the peasants of the village are about to come storm the place and kill him anyway because of how unhelpful they are. You know, they own the land around there and they're not being fucking helpful to their people. As we saw a lot in France, the people will rise up.
Shocking.
Yeah,
Shocking. Yeah, these rich ass aristocrats are leaving the poor high and dry. Very shocking. Ooh.
You know,
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah. Damn, it's a good thing that doesn't happen nowadays, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're just so happy and joyous here.
Yeah, everything's going great.
Oh yeah.
That's why they invented the guillotine.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And you know what? Maybe never mind. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, I get us fucking kicked off here.
All I'm gonna say is it ain't me this time.
He slits his wrist and lets her drink from his blood. And the next thing we see, she has that maid against the wall, draining this woman dry. She is just this poor woman. I don't know what she did to deserve this. That maid gets killed by Gabriella. Gabriella immediately is like, "Oh fuck it, we're vampires. Let's do vampire shit." Like he said, "How fast take it to get here? We can take our time. We have time powers. That's cool." And then they spend the rest of that night killing their own family. Not just Lestat. Gabriella is killing her sons.
Yeah. And you know what? As that scene happened, I'm looking at them like, good. Good.
You know what? I get it.
Fuck him.
Dude, when Lestat goes and looks at his father, who at this point he looks like the fucking king from House of the Dragon when he was going through the fucking like
he was fucking
disease.
Targaryen. Fucking Viserys Targaryen. Quick ass motherfucker.
He really was, dude. He had the eye, he had the messed up face, he had the jowls. Like that's Viserys. That's the 100% Viserys. And he kills him. And then they leave, and that's kind of like where we're at now. Like, oh, you know, you're my the first person I've turned. You're now my, you know, you're also my lover, my mother. And I'm never gonna get used to that. I'm never gonna be okay with this. This is my line. I'm sorry. I can't.
Mongo will forever have the heebie-jeebies, you know, because of these two, because of this man literally being a motherfucker. So you want to make Mongo squeamish? Just mention the names Lestat and Gabrielle.
Like, look, we've known motherfuckers throughout centuries. As long as it's not, the line is it can't be your own mother.
It can't be.
It can be other mothers. It can't be your own mother. I'm sorry. I might be old fashioned that way.
It's like
You can be a
at
motherfucker.
some,
You just can't fuck your own mother.
you just, at some point you have to draw a moral line somewhere.
Yeah, basically, absolutely.
And what
I
we
ain't that way. Yeah, exactly.
and
Correct, Maddie.
what we know and what we learned about this show, morals meet window.
Yes. Yeah. After this, we see Daniel and Louis are at a restaurant. I thought we were gonna have a fight, but instead they're just.
I know. I was waiting. I was geared up for it.
Oh, I want to see Daniel kick this dude right in the balls. I really want to see Daniel get because Daniel seems ready for a fight.
Louis has tormented this man for 2 seasons. Daniel is fucking ready.
Let Daniel smack the shit out of Louis one good time, please. This is where I'm like, I wish I had seen like the Witches series they did. And they've had 2 other series that weren't directly tied to this, but are because Daniel's involved in them. And I feel like he mentions names that we don't fucking know.
Mm.
But he's talking to Louis and he says, "All right, Louis, let's put it out all on the table. Where do we go from here?" And he says, if you would have asked me, I'd have told you not to publish that book. And again, like you said, you got a journalist to come learn vampires are real. What do you mean? He clearly, and he was on death's door anyway. He was sick. He was dying.
Yeah.
He was not worried about dying. He was worried about not getting the story out before he died.
It's like, Louis, do you not? It's like he had no idea what Daniel did. And mind you, they met back in the 70s.
Not only that, Lou is the one that started this whole thing anyway. Louis brought
Yeah,
him in.
exactly. Like, did you forget over time, motherfucker, who you're talking to, what this man does for a living? Like you said, Mongo, why would Louis think that Daniel would have any loyalty to him? Why? Just because you've known a motherfucker for a long time, that doesn't mean jack shit. Especially at the end of the day, this is a continuous interview. That's all this is one big continuous ass interview that has spread it throughout decades. Like, Louis, wake the fuck up, brother.
Pay attention. I think that's part of Louis' issue is that Louis is very full of himself, and he's also very self-righteous.
Yes. Mongo, I was just about to say, this man is the epitome of self-absorbed.
Mhm.
Like, that motherfucker, he couldn't buy a clue if it was right in his goddamn face. That's how full of himself he is.
Yeah, yeah, and we see that every episode since season 1 of Interview with the Vampire. He thinks what he's doing is right in the way that in the way that as best he can be. He does the hard shit to make the lives better for everybody else, but he doesn't want to recognize or admit he's just as bad as everybody else is around him. What other shows you talking about? There's the Mayfair Witches and then Talamasca are both shows that AMC did that tie into all this, but I have not seen them. The reason I mention that is because one of the characters that we see at the table during this is from the Talamasca show. So, and I didn't know him. But they're talking. Louis says he didn't like the book was published. He's still pissed. And then he says, I saw Claudia the other day. And he goes, "You saw Claudia?"
Yeah.
Claudia's dead. Well, it was her. I mean, I saw her getting off the subway, and I followed her, and I followed her into a restaurant, and I sat down, and then she wasn't there. So, to pass, to help pass, which I think is an interesting thing that he mentioned he's trying to pass. Because I think that comes off of two ways. It comes off as both, obviously, people talk about being black having to pass in white America, and also being gay having to pass as straight in places where that might not be okay. So I think it's interesting that he describes that passing in the sense of a vampire to human. I think that's a really interesting turn of phrase.
Meanwhile, while he's saying that, I'm sitting here looking like this. Sure,
Whatever.
sure, sure. You saw Claudia.
Saw
No,
Claudia.
no, don't try to change the subject, motherfucker. Don't, like again, he's a fucking asshole. Because what? All of a sudden, out of the blue, you
Mhm.
mentioned Claudia. Yeah,
And
all right, nigga.
why is it that he doesn't like to try to get sympathy, man? To try to get
Mm-hmm.
sympathy, to garner
Mm-hmm.
sympathy from someone he doesn't like. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then he says,
But
"Yeah, I was chasing a ghost, and then I see Claudia come out of the back putting on an apron. She's working a regular job. Like you, uh, Louis, you." And I'm sure he is haunted by that. He loved her, he did.
yeah.
But also like the way he brings shit up. He only brought that up, I feel, to make Daniel feel guilty for putting her story out there. But it's a story
Mm-hmm.
that he encouraged him to put out there in the first place.
Yeah.
So fuck him.
Yeah.
The line I'm talking about that Daniel says has got me intrigued is he says, "Yeah, vampire life, as you said, there's vampire loneliness." And he goes, I got into bowling. I'm a really good bowler now. And then he says, "There's this thing that happens. Does this happen to you where everybody disappears? It's like the raptures come, and I can feel his presence, and I can hear him coming." And first off, pause. Second,
Yeah.
uh, second, he goes, "Armand," and Dana says, "Yep." And Louis says no. Louis says, "Yeah, that's not a thing that we do." When we had heard him say Lestat did that to him in their early years together. So again, Louis lies. Louis because he refuses to acknowledge those connections anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to just move past them, and instead of just accepting what happened, maybe going to therapy, as we've all mentioned before,
Yeah.
uh, he
Yeah.
just denied. Which, hey, Mike, as you know, we know a lot of people, and I'm sure we all know spots in our life where some folks really just need to admit they made mistakes, but instead they just lie and deny anything ever happened and just try and move on.
Yeah.
Never works out.
And those are the type of people that over the course of time they lie so much they begin to believe their own lies.
And he
And
has.
they and he really thinks that what he's saying, like we've been saying, is the truth.
Yeah.
And boy, that's a hard motherfucker to deal with. Somebody who's that compulsive of a liar to where they believe their own lies and they believe it to be actual truth. Oof. Yeah. Fuck
And
Louis.
yeah,
It's
as
like
we've seen, he is unreliable in every
no,
sense.
he's not.
Like
He is not.
you can't trust him on anything that he says.
Mm-mm.
And it makes me wonder, like, this entire time we've been watching through Daniel's eyes until this season. We've been watching through Daniel's eyes. We've not really known what's been in Louis' head for real. We've only known what Louis has said was in his head, right? So we don't know what really goes on in Louis' mind.
That's a good point. And to be honest, I don't want no parts of that.
That's fair.
I don't want no parts of what's going. That's a roller coaster I refuse to ride. The
That's
mind of Louis.
yeah, that's a good point.
Oh
Um,
my. Oh my God, no, thank you. Let me turn around before because you get on that ride, that round is bound to collapse.
Yeah.
You talk about a vortex, fuck that. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
It's funny that he mentions Claudia because Dan says, "All right, don't bite my head off after this." But I set up a meeting with I guess he doesn't say his employer, but somebody that he works for,
Yeah,
and this is Talamasca agent Raglan James who wants to speak with him, and he's next to Rashid. This is where we see our boy
Rashid.
Rashid. Rashid's alive. Raglan has a mission for Louis. He wants Louis to take out a local group of vampires who are running a fentanyl operation. Which, all right, not where I thought that was going to go, but okay, sure.
Yeah,
Again, another thing this series does is it does a very good job of making things more modern. So we have
yeah.
like the fentanyl thing is a very huge crisis in the world nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of doing fucking poppy seed issues, we're gonna go to fentanyl, and which is cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Another version of this show doing a great job of updating the series for a more modern audience.
yeah,
Um, Louis does not really care to get involved. He says no until Raglan says, "Well, you might be interested to know that a certain vampire you may know is heading the operation. Vampire named Bruce." Chad, if you don't know this, in season one of Interview with the Vampire, if you don't remember this, Claudia tried to leave Lestat and Louis, and she ends up going to college, and she runs into another vampire, who pretends to be her friend, and he ends up not only not only raping her, but also torturing her, and I think he also like cut the tendons in her legs to suffer from running at some point. Like it's a very brutal, fucked up thing that he did to her.
yeah.
We don't learn the full effects of it. We know that he raped her. I had figured maybe they cleaned that shit up before they left to go to Europe after they trapped Lestat where he was, you know. But no, Bruce is alive, mate.
Yeah, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Because it's so easy to forget about him after all that shit that initially happened. And like you said, Margo, I'm like, wait a minute, this dude is still alive? Why isn't his head off his shoulder somewhere?
Yeah, yeah,
So and
absolutely.
then again, the only time we can yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, and he's angry here. So we see he says no, he's not interested, and then once you mention Bruce, and once he thinks about it, he's in. We know exactly what he's
And,
gonna do.
and you know what? You sneaky motherfuckers, you fucking AMC, you fucking goddamn writers. Here you doing it again. Trying to make us get sympathy for Louis. We're trying to have a sympathetic feeling towards Louis. Because now you done brought this motherfucker back in the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Uh, God damn it. I
yeah.
don't want to cheer for Louis.
Well, you don't have to cheer for Louis. You can just cheer against Bruce.
Okay, touche. That's what I'm going to
You
do.
know,
Yeah, fuck Bruce.
fuck them both. You know,
Fuck them both.
but fuck Bruce first. Bruce dies first,
Yes,
and then Louis can die later.
yes, yeah.
Um, yeah, man. It was that was the episode, and we learned a lot about Lestat and Gabriella's relationship. Unfortunately, we learned more about Louis and what he's been doing since the book drop, which is owning almost half the fucking stocks in this thing, becoming basically like a building mogul, and trying to be the bigger man in the breakup when we know for a fact that he's hurting almost as much as not worse than Lestat is.
Yeah,
Lestat wears his emotions on his sleeve, damn near on his wrist.
yeah,
Louis tries, like you said before, he wears a mask. He tries so hard to be calm and proper
yeah,
and
yeah.
it only drops when he gets upset.
Yeah, when
But
he loses his fucking temper and
mhm.
then his real emotions come out. Yeah, it's like, and again, this is why this situation is so fucking messy. Because, well, I guess they say opposites attract. I mean, you can't get
Yeah,
two more opposite than these two motherfuckers.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, Batty, Louis is a manipulator. He's a master manipulator.
Mhm. Always has been
Again,
from the moment we
again,
see him.
he is a pimp. What do pimps do? Manipulate
Yeah,
and control and abuse.
and he's good at it. He's very good.
Yeah, he has mastered the art of being a manipulator, a gaslighter, just a flat out piece of shit.
Yeah.
So we're 2 episodes into this season, and boy, my intrigue has continued to heighten, brother. Because, whew, tomorrow's gonna be something. That
Yeah, well,
episode's gonna be something, boy.
now we gotta figure out how we're gonna do this and House of the Dragon. Because my God, we're gonna be dramaed out, brother. We're
Oh
gonna be
yeah, we're
dramaed
gonna be
out.
we're gonna be swimming in a sea of fucking emotions. We got the fucking the fucking war that's gonna be starting tomorrow night, and then we got this shit here. Louis chasing after this piece of shit, another piece of shit vampire, trying to kill him, get revenge for Claudia. It's like,
You know what, Mike? Maybe it's a good thing the Night of Champions build has been so fucking bad. Maybe we can just not focus on that as much. We don't got to worry about being too invested in it. We can just
you
focus
know,
on these other two shows.
you know what, Mongo? Until you brought it up, I've forgotten all about that shit. Like I have, yes, I know our basis is wrestling, but I forgot all about that fucking show. I ain't gonna lie.
Only
Like,
reason I
oh yeah,
know, only reason I even
that is
thought about
coming
it
up,
because
right? Huh?
oh yeah, it's next Saturday. Yeah. The only reason I even thought about it was because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be gone next week. I got to find somebody to do that fucking report for me because I can't do it. Thankfully, I don't want to watch it anyway. But um, it is it's a lot, and I'm very curious to know when Armand comes back into the store because obviously Armand is one that turned
Yeah,
Daniel. Armand, as we see at the start of this season, is at that auction with Louis. Louis obviously got. I think we saw he has like one leg, or if it's not one leg, his other leg is shriveled up,
yeah.
and Armand has one eye. He's got an eye patch. Um, what the fuck happened? How do we get there? Does he have the one eye before the big war happens or whatever the fuck goes down? Or we're gonna find it because something went
Yeah.
down once season two of the vampire ended. We learned that something big happened. So I don't know if Armand and Louis had a big ass fight and that's where the eye patch comes from or what. But I know he's gonna come back, and it does make me worry for our boy Daniel, Mike. I feel like Daniel might not make it out of this season.
Oh no, unfortunately he's a goner. Yeah, because Armand, he is the wildest of wild cards because he's literally trapped. He's literally the third wheel in this love triangle, and you don't know what side is he going to be on. You know, um, and yeah, Cookies brought up a great point. He is the truth in this story.
Mhm.
He is
Yeah. A
since day
journalist
one.
to the point. Yeah.
Yep, he is a journalist to the point, and he is trying to garner the truth ever since episode 1 of season 1. And if you ever watch, like, crime shows and other types of drama shows, normally the truth dies. Someone who's someone who's trying to bring morality into the situation and is trying to garner facts, they normally die. So Daniel, it's gonna be a sad day when he gets his, but uh,
It's coming. It's
it's coming.
unfortunately
Yeah.
coming. So that's the end of this episode. We're gonna be excited to talk about the next two. I'm obviously gonna miss the fucking next installment, so I'll give my thoughts on when we recap episode 4. But episode 2, we're 2 episodes in, Mike. What do you think of Lestat so far?
Boy, he he is a bag of emotions,
Man,
and
yeah,
you know, man, he's an emotional wreck,
he is.
and we see the origins of it with his piece of shit family, his mother lover, and he's just a at the end of the day, Lestat just wants to be loved. I think that is the root of all. He just wants to be loved and loved properly. I think that's his ethos. I just want to be loved
Mhm,
and cared for.
mhm.
I couldn't get it at home. I've been in these relationships going back and forth, and I don't get it there. I thought I had it with this motherfucker, but he winds up just being a manipulative asshole. And I think really, and it's so interesting that Claudia was brought up because really the only person who genuinely gave him that love back was Claudia.
And even then,
So
you know, he possibly drove her away, but again, did he really or did I don't know, man. It's so
because he had Mick asshole with him.
yeah,
That's
like
why.
how much of that first season was in line with the truth? The more we see Lestat, because again, like Cookie said, Daniel's our truth. He's our true point. This isn't Lestat recounting his life. This is we're seeing him spiral out of control, in a very emotional way, in a different telling of what's going on. This is again, he kind of is recounting his things, but it's not the way Louis did it because he's not exactly making himself out to be the moral positive. Um, he's letting himself look bad.
Yeah,
In the first episode, he got drugged accidentally by drugging the wrong person. He almost dies because he's too arrogant and also drugged. He fucks up and reveals himself to his band, and he admits that crashing through the window and everything, like everything that he did was a mistake. He admits mistakes are made. He is arrogant when he says, "I know we're all freaked out about how great we sounded last night." Like I know, like he has that moment. But when it comes to him and Lestat, or him and Louis and Armand, I think Lestat is the most human.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You definitely see. He definitely reviews the more humanistic characteristics, although he's a vampire. And like I said, he's just a bag of emotions.
Mhm.
Like, and I feel bad for Lestat, man, because when we was introduced to him as this rich, you know, distinguished gentleman, distinguished yet mysterious for obvious reasons. But now, if you look at his life now, currently, he's a fucking drugged out rocker.
Mhm. Yeah.
And again, and all of this is him expresses himself for the whole world because he's hurt, because he was in a fucked up marriage, in a sense.
Mhm.
They're all lying to themselves, but Lestat. All lying to themselves, but Lestat is trying to find his way through heartache. Yeah, Louis refuses to acknowledge it. Yeah, because why, Batty? He's a fucking asshole.
Absolutely. Truthfully. Uh,
This
that's
is
gonna
a
do it
great
for us.
show, man.
It is, man. I'm loving it. I'm glad we're all watching it together.
Yes,
I
I
do.
I love this show.
I did have to miss the last time we had like the live watch in our chat, but I'll be there for House of Dragons, and I'm probably gonna be there for this as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna do it for us, folks. We will see you on Tuesday, not Monday, because Raw's early again. So I'll be gone next week, but Mike, Matt, and Kenny will be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I think Sunday is what y'all agreed is what we're gonna agree to do. We're gonna do a Saturday and a Sunday show. One for vampires and one for the dragons. I don't know if we actually confirmed that or not. You and Kenny can reveal that next week.
We'll discuss that, and we'll let you guys know throughout the week what we're gonna do. Either we're gonna have 1 2-hour show covering both, or we'll split them up between Saturday and Sunday. But the way to find out, tune in this week.
And the best way to stay tuned in is to follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. If you have Amazon Prime and you get that free monthly gift sub, why don't you send that our way? Maybe me and Mike can grab us a cup of coffee or something. Maybe buy 5 cents worth of gas. How that shit's going on. Something. Get a sandwich. But we appreciate all the love and support y'all giving us over the years. We will see y'all soon. You can get me at Greg Bush on Twitter, or Greg Bush SK on Twitter, and just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. You can get Kenny at RockRibs44, who is currently off celebrating his wife Keisha's graduation, getting her master's degree again. Congratulations, Keisha. We are so proud of you.
Keisha.
We are so proud of you.
Way to go, sis. Way to go.
From the UTR family, we love you. Congratulations on everything you've achieved. That's amazing. And of course, he is our double champion, Mikey Two Belts, the Are You Fucking Serious trivia champion, the Reggie Simpson Memorial Throw 'em Up Memorial Predictions champion. He is main event, Mike Ciampa. Folks, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. We will see you Tuesday. Till then.
Hey. We still celebrating. Hey. Have a good weekend. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. Hey.